Hey everyone, I gotta keep this quick because there's like this winter storm happening, and I'm just waiting in the parking lot to pick up my daughter and her bestie, and I don't know how long I have before they text me and it interferes with my recording. So what I wanted to share was, it's just incredible to me because one of the things that I actually absolutely love and adore and deeply appreciate about being a coach is that when my clients come to me and they're like, I need encouragement, I'm struggling, I'm having a hard time, I just got so angry about this, that, or the other thing, when I support them and when I coach them, it's like holding up a mirror for me to see in the same breath, like, it actually helps activate me. It's such a beautiful energetic exchange whenever I'm coaching a client. And so the other night I was coaching a client, and they said that, through previous coaching, they had mentioned they were in like waiting energy. And so I was coaching this person, and when I was finished, it made me go, yeah, I realized, oh my gosh, I've been in waiting energy about something. There's this big decision, and I hadn't been thinking about it that way. There was this big decision, and I was half-heartedly intending to have clarity about which way I wanted to go with it, which path I wanted, I'm at a fork in the road, which fork do I want to go down? And it wasn't until I was coaching my client that I realized, oh, I have a little bit of that too with this situation over here. And so immediately, instantaneously, I was like, okay, follow your own advice, Jamie, follow your own coaching. And in that moment, so what I told my client and what I'm telling you and what I did was I made a declaration. I made a decision. And I don't know how much I've talked about this yet, but like when we make a decision, it's literally a different energy than when you're just thinking about something or when you're just wishing or hoping or whatever. It's legitimately a different frequency. It is a different vibration. It is literally a different energy. And I was like, fuck that shit. I do know which path is aligned for me. And I do know which way to move forward. Wow. Why have I been in such resistance about this? It was almost instantaneous. It's actually incredible, and it feels very magical. But literally, the moment I decided, I already knew. I cannot tell you what it all came pouring out of me. And I was like, damn it. Like, right? I'm human. I mean, as a coach, I still get frustrated with myself. Like, it's hard not to go, oh, how much time did I just waste thinking I didn't know? And being an energetic match for, I don't know, I don't have the clarity. Now, I didn't say that, but it was my wishy-washy energy, something that I've said before, and I was just like, thought it was really clever. I said, why wonder when you can decide? Because that is literally conscious creation. That's deliberate creation. That's leveraging universal principles like the law of attraction and law of assumption and other things, right? Like, that is what we're doing. Sorry, I keep getting all these notifications. So, like, classic. I was just like, classic. I can't be mad at myself because I just like done too much self-love work to be mad at myself. But it was one of those like, oh, duh, Jamie, Jesus, like what were you thinking? I decided I do know the answer to this thing that's been weighing me down. It's been weighing me down. I've been in wonder. I've been wondering. I've been in the energy of I don't know. And the minute I decided I do know, it came like I might as well have been like vomiting it out. Like it just came pouring out of me. Suddenly, not only did I know the decision, but I instantly was aware. And in the moment I was aware, oh gosh, well then why have you been in such resistance? The limiting beliefs, the fears just came pouring out of me. I had so much clarity. It was ridiculous. After over a week of just sitting with this. So, I'm just here to say, even though I'm an incredible coach, even though I tend to have a lot of answers for my clients, I am just like you. I am just like my clients. I am a human being who gets caught up in the human world, and I can, just like everyone else, default to silly human ways. And it is just so beautiful how the universe leverages everyone around us. The universe conspires on our behalf. I absolutely know that as a 100% core truth. And the universe was conspiring. My desire was so strong, but I was quote unquote stuck. I wasn't even consciously aware that I was stuck. And the universe was like, enter Jamie's client having an issue. Jamie's going to coach him on it. And then this is going to give her this brilliant aha moment that allows her to move forward with this thing that she doesn't even realize she's stuck on. I mean, it truly is just like next level. So anyways, I don't know if that was helpful. I really do hope that that was useful for someone in some way. I guess the big takeaway is, why wonder when you can decide? If there's anything you're feeling stuck about, if there's anything you're wondering about, if there's anything you're worrying about, make an intention instead. Decide instead. Decide, this is the outcome I'm going to channel my energy towards. This is the outcome that I'm calling into my experience. This is the outcome that I want. This is the outcome that I'm choosing. This is what it means to be a conscious creator. This is what it means to be a deliberate creator. Now listen, does that mean that everything magically turns out exactly how you want it to? No. But if we're going to spend our energy, like what was it, Van Wilder, where like he like says the quote, worrying is like a rocking chair, it gives you something to do but doesn't get you anywhere. Like, we can spend our energy and time, we can invest it in the outcome we desire, or we can invest it in worrying about a worst case scenario, which only attracts it to us. It just makes it more likely to happen. So I can deal with the disappointment. I can handle anything that comes around. But like, if I'm worrying about, something terrible happening, do I want to spend my time worrying about something terrible happening? I'm here to tell you, it doesn't make it any better if the terrible thing happens. Sitting and worrying about the thing that might happen does not make it any easier to cope with it when and if it is going to happen. And again, the other like soul truth that I'll just throw in here is just truly knowing that whatever is happening to me is happening for me. So if I'm anchoring in, if I'm drawing a line in the sand, if I'm deciding, if I'm claiming a certain outcome is going to be mine, and then somehow it turns out differently, the first thing I would love to do, which I don't always do because I'm a human, but what you want to do as quickly as possible is get to, okay, but how does this serve me? Why is this for my highest good? Because it wouldn't have happened otherwise. That's where you want to get to. You know, there's so many people right now just devastated by these wildfires in Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. There's some crazy shit going on, and it has been bringing my vibe down for sure. And that's like, I'm not saying that in a selfish way. Sorry. It's been hard as an empath. I mean, like, it just makes me cry. I like watch videos, I see pictures, I feel it. It ripples through me, and it's devastating. I feel the devastation. And so it's harder. It's harder on me as an empath to just like absorb that. But you know what? There's so many people that have that perspective of like, we will rebuild and it will be even better than before, and we will look back on this someday, even though right now I don't have answers, even though I don't know how. We will look back on this and see it as the blessing that it was. Now, I know there are plenty of people that are like, fuck that shit. No. But that's the human emotion talking. That's the grief talking. That's the anger talking. That's the frustration with our government. So much positive change can happen from this scale disaster, right? Like, things will be put in place moving forward. Changes will be made to make it a safer place moving forward. Anyways, not going to get political, not going to go into that. But, oh gosh, my heart, because we're all human, so my heart goes out to all the fellow humans feeling all the emotions. Your emotions are valid, and it is devastating. Until you are in a place where you've processed it, you've released it, you've felt your feelings, you've actually honored the emotions that are coming up and out of you, you've sat with the uncomfortable thoughts and processed them and released them. Until you've done that, you won't be able to see the silver lining. You know what I'm saying? It is there though. Okay, it is there. It's always there. That's my personal belief. It's always there. So I hope this served you in some way. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to live and love your life on purpose. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.